And that's really what caused that company to go to almost $1 billion. We got to come together and we got to be one team, one dream. And that's kind of what the tune was at, the Chairman 100 and above meeting. And I completely agree with it. If we're going to win, guys, together, we need to come together. And we need to know that we have each other's back and that we love each other and we want to see everybody win. And I fully am behind that. And I want to see every single one of you guys walk Chairman 100, Chairman 250, Chairman 500, Chairman 750 here in 2021, because I think that can honestly happen, guys. We have something special that no one else has. Like, we have the deal. We have the best Forex traders on the FRX system. We have the best DCX cryptocurrency traders in the entire world. Like, Crypto Picasso is feeding families all over the world. I know Randy doesn't know anything about crypto before he got started here with I Am Mastery Academy, but now I'm seeing him breaking down crypto charts and I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. But that just shows you guys what we have going on here. And, obviously 3 years ago, me personally not knowing anything about Forex to now, being the number one Go Live viewed educator, having a strategy that came from me, and obviously being able to have the success I've been able to have, that just shows you the type of value that we have here with this company. And, just understand, guys, that we're in the right place at the right time. We almost did, I think, 350 million last year in sales. And in my previous company, that was kind of when that momentum happened. See, I got started in this industry, guys, in 2012, and I just happened to be in the right place at the right time in that company also, where I got to witness. I didn't personally get to eat off that momentum because I didn't know what I was doing yet. I just got started in the industry, but I was able to witness that momentum strike. I was able to see what happens when that happens, and that's what's going to happen here, guys, with I Am Mastery Academy. Right now you have the opportunity to really go get a piece of the market share and reap the benefits of being a part of almost $1 billion company before it happens. So just take advantage. I'm going to map out today, guys, what it takes to go Chairman 100. Like, I'm going to give you guys the juice that it takes to go do that. Like, I'm going to give you the step-by-step system that we used to go do that. And, for me personally, guys, I'm going to go into a little bit of my story. I know a lot of you guys already know my story, so I don't really need to do it over and over and over and over, but I'm going to kind of give you guys a little bit of a background of even where I came from, because you got to know where I came from to know where we're going. You have to understand the foundation. You have to understand what it takes in order to even be able to build something big. So for me, when I got started in 2012, I was 22 years old going to school. And I'm sure just like any of you guys, I mean, you have to understand something. When we say yes to this industry, when we say yes to getting started, when we pay $235 to be a part of this, we're winning. Like, we're already, different than everyone else. See, when I saw it in 2012, I said yes right away because I saw opportunity. I don't know why you guys all got started, but I know I got started because I wanted to win in life. I wanted those finer things in life. I wanted to, not have to be like everyone else. So you have to understand something, guys. When you said yes to this company, when you said yes to network marketing, understand something. You're a winner. You have to believe already that you can be a chairman. You can be a Chairman 100. You can be a Chairman Elite in this life, in this company, because you said yes to this industry. That's the first step. So many people don't even say yes. So many people just stay the same. So many people just, look at this industry and they're too scared to even pay the $235. So the fact that you said yes, that's the first step. That's legitimately the first step to winning. So, when I got started in 2012, I was ready to go right away. I was fired up. I had all the intentions in the world to go crush that company. And, my first year, guys, I killed it. Guess what? How many people do you think I signed up in my first year with excitement and just going ham, telling everybody about it? Guess how many people I signed up? 0. I didn't sign up anybody. I didn't know what I was doing. And I struggled. And what I realized and what that taught me, and I didn't know that at the time, but I had to get better. You know, it takes time, guys, to level up mentally. It takes time to level up, you know, emotionally and skill wise. So that's what I've realized, that in this industry, guys, everyone comes to this platform or this field with different skill sets. So you have to realize that personally. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, so what do I need to get better at? Do I need to get better at, you know, talking to people? Do I need to get better at my education? Do I need to get better at, you know, understanding even what this is? For me, I had to learn how to even do this industry. See, I was excited. I was going to tell my friends. I'm sure some of you guys in here have done this. The day you got started, you called your broke best friend and was like, "Hey, we're going to get rich. You know, we're going to make money in the charts." And I'm working with some successful people that have made millions of dollars in 2 months. You didn't know the correct information, so you probably told them that people became millionaires in a couple months off just pure excitement. And the friend looked at you and said, "It's a scam, and that's a pyramid, and those things don't work." Well, that happened to me too. And that's what happened, guys, in my first year. But that stuff has to happen to you. See, you have to go through those things in order to get better. You have to, you know, go through things. You know, these tests that are going to happen to you guys. That's what's going to add to your testimony. And for me, I realized that I had to go through that kind of stuff. So the first year didn't really make anything. You know, coming out of that first year, I kind of fell out of that company. I never quit. I never gave up. My card got declined. You know, I was on the decline report. No one hit me up to stay active, so probably just ended up falling out of it. But I knew my business partner at that time. You know, I knew him. I didn't know him, but I knew of him. And a couple of years go by, and then 2015 is when I actually reached out to him because I saw he had success and he was killing it. And you know, I've realized in life, guys, that if you want to be successful, you just got to find someone that is already successful in the field. And if you can learn from them, and if you can get better with them, you by default can also become successful. So you know, follow Alex, follow Jewel, follow Randy, follow, you know, Ivan Tapia, follow David Indemitier, follow the people like Bryce Thompson and Jason and Matt, and try to listen to them as much as you possibly can. Because what I realized, guys, is in 2015, that was the secret sauce. I was able to lock arms with my business partner now, Joey Wilson, and he was the one that really taught me how to invite. He was really the one that taught me how to, you know, make this industry work. And that's what I want to give for you guys right now today. I want to teach you what he taught me when I got started. And I'm going to lay that out for you guys, because what I realized is that I had to get back to phase one. I had to get back to the basics. You know, we were struggling Chairman 10s about 9-10 months ago. And, you know, what I realized is I told Joey, I was like, we got to get back to 2015. We got to get back to what we did to really have massive success. And that's what I want to give you guys. So I'm going to share with you some of that secret sauce of what it takes. And you're going to probably hear some of the things and you're going to be like, yo, I already kind of knew this. But guess what? That's the stuff that causes your business to have massive momentum. So 2015, Joey, you know, ended up meeting up with me. And one of the first things that he said to me, and he basically just said this: yo, you got to make a massive list. You got to make a huge list of people. And, you know, I'm not talking about 10 names. I'm not talking about 30 names. I'm talking about 200 plus names on a piece of paper, first name, last name, phone number. Like, I'm talking huge, as much as you can. Your phone, your Facebook, your IG, whatever it is, guys, you need to make a massive, massive list. So anytime that I've ever had a slow time in my business, I go back to making a list. And as you know, cliche as it sounds, like you probably hear it a million times from all the leaders, make a list. I'm telling you guys, it works. Like, go make a list and go through your Facebook, your names list. And this is how you're going to invite them. This is how I invite my list. I start going through them. So I usually just start up with, hey, how's it going? Simple. You can text, you can call, whatever. I just start with, hey, how's it going? So it's pretty easy to message a bunch of people, hey, how's it going? You want to start it off with that. You don't want to go directly into to what you're trying to get at. You just really kind of want to start it with something. A lot of times I just say, hey, how's it going? Obviously you can make it your own way, but then I go to this. I'm working on something big and I'd love to get your opinion on it. Now, I use the word opinion because that takes it away from me trying to sell you something. When I ask you for your opinion, that means I respect what you think. That means I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just want to get your vision on what I'm working at because I plan on doing something big. So I start with, hey, how's it going? And I say, hey, I'm working on something big and I'd love to get your opinion on it. After that, I just say, hey, do you have any time within the next 48 hours where we can either jump on a Zoom or get together? If you guys live next to each other, or if you guys can meet up, it's always better to meet up with somebody. I know we live in 2021 and really my whole entire business was built on Zoom, but you can say this, you have any time in the next 40 hours to jump on a Zoom? So I can get your opinion on what I'm working on. So I break it down, guys, to the next 2 days. I don't say the next week. I don't say, do you have any time in the near future? Do you have any time this week? I say, do you have any time in the next 48 hours where we can jump on the Zoom and I can get your opinion? And then it's basically, guys, just a yes or no system. They might say, what is it? What are you talking about? What is this pertaining to? And basically what I go to every single time is just, guys, it's something it's something I can't explain over text. That's why we got to hop on a Zoom just so I can really get your opinion on it. Because I plan on doing something big with it. And I really want to hear your opinion first. So boom, you're really putting it on them like, yo, I really want to hear what you think about it. And when they come to that Zoom, they're going to be like, yo, I'm really going to pay attention because, I'm going to let this guy know what I think. So it's a yes or no system. You share the info. And then, guys, the most important part, and I'm telling you guys this right now, 99% of people, they don't do this next part. They don't. They do all the work to get people to watch and see the info. But at the very end, you never ask them to get started. You got to share the info. And then you got to simply just say, do you want to do this with me? Like, you have to at least ask them to get started. People aren't just going to say they want to get started. You have to ask them. So I invite them, I get them on the info, and I ask them to get started. So I got the list. I'm inviting. It's a yes or no system. And then I'm asking them if they want to get started. So I figured out now that over, I got started with IM Mastery Academy January 16th of 2018. So it was my 3-year mark 2 days ago. And what I realized, and I knew this the entire time, I didn't even realize it. It takes 1,000 days, guys, to really reach financial freedom. Like, it takes 1,000 days. I heard it so many times in my previous company, but I never actually realized it until now. I mean, guys, it's my 3-year mark. So it took me a little longer than 1,000 days, but it's 1,000 days. It's a 1,000-day commitment of showing 3 to 5 a day. So you have to make a decision today that you're going to do it. I mean, the time's going to pass no matter what, but do you want to be the person that looks back 3 years from now and says, you know what, I did it, I stayed consistent to it? Or do you want to look back and say, dang it, I should have just put my time in those 3 years? So it's 1,000 days, guys, 3 to 5 people a day. And you start with that list. You start with the invite, and it's a yes and no system. You're just sorting. You're just saying, okay, who's going to see the info? I'm going to ask them to get started. And then once they get started, you have to make sure you launch. You have to launch each person successfully. So how do I launch people? Well, I launch them this way. I send them basically a welcome text. You guys can do it how you guys do it. Everyone has a different system, but my system is pretty simple. I just say on the very top, welcome to the team. So the first thing I say to people is welcome to the team. And then the next underneath that, it says first things first, congrats on the best decision of your life. Let's take this thing to the top together. So right away, they're saying, okay, let's take this thing to the top together. Welcome to the team. And then for me, I don't know if you guys concentrate on DCX, HFX, FRX, e-commerce. I go through a breakdown on that first. So mine is trading fast start HFX. And then I go through a paragraph of that where it shows different telegrams where they can get updated to when the calls are. And then obviously setting up a broker. And then, just how to access the calls and things like that in that paragraph. Next is the building fast start. So I go through trading and then I go through building fast start. So there's just 2 paragraphs. A welcome to the team. Congrats on congrats on the best decision in your life. Trading, building. Now the building, obviously on this call, you guys are chairmen. You guys are here because you want to go hit massive ranks. So I'm saying go make a massive list to you guys. But to the brand new person, I just tell them, make a list of 10 names of people that you want to share this with. Send me a picture after you do it. So I have them make a list the day they get started of just 10 people, of the people that they want to share this with, and I have them send me a picture of it on the building fast start. That's step number 1. Step number 2, I tell them, let's set up a Zoom launch call or a home event within the next 72 hours. Because here's the deal. When Apple comes out with a product, they don't just put it on the shelves and hoping people buy it. When Apple comes out with a product, they launch their product. And, because, here's the deal. Success loves speed, and then I just tell them what day works best for you. So next 72 hours, let's set up a launch Zoom call, guys. A home event, whatever works best for you. But, the reason why I want to do that, guys, is because when Apple comes out with a product, they don't put it on the shelves. They launch their products, and success loves speed. So that's a paragraph number 3, number 2, and number 3. I tell them to make a 30-day goal, 90-day goal, and then a 12-month goal. And the 4th and most important thing that I put in that paragraph is consider the source. And this goes back, guys, to when I got started. This is one of the core things that I tell every single person that gets started with me is consider the source. If you buy someone's opinion, you have to buy their lifestyle. If you take opinions from people that don't have the lifestyle that you want, you're going to have to live the lifestyle that they have. See, an example is you wouldn't go to someone that's out of shape, big, doesn't look fit, and go get weight loss advice. You wouldn't do that, right? So why in business do we go to our broke best friend, share the information with them, and when they tell us that these things don't work, that this is a scam, we listen to them. See, for me, I was like, when my friends told me that, I was like, yo, you're broke. No offense, you work at Burger King, you make $8 an hour. The person that showed me this is making $100,000 a month. Like, I'm going to listen to them. I'm sorry, I love you, but here's the deal. I don't want your lifestyle. If you guys could develop a backbone, I'm telling you, you would walk to Chairman 10. If you could just develop that backbone, just that little backbone of having confidence with this business, every single one of you would walk Chairman 10. Because when someone comes to you and tells you that this is a scam or this is a pyramid or it doesn't work, and you just postured up just a little bit, you don't have to be cocky. You don't have to be arrogant. I'm telling you guys, if someone comes to me with some stuff, I'll be like, yo, here's the deal. I'm listening to people that are making multiple 7 figures. And I know this. If I want to be successful, I got to follow successful people. Nothing against you, but you don't got the lifestyle that I want. Why would I listen to you? Why are you skeptical? You can't even afford to be skeptical. You waiting on that $600 check. You just posted on Facebook last week that your check wasn't here yet. So how are you going to tell me that this is a scam? I know people that are killing this, changing their lives, and you're telling me it's a scam. They're going to look at you. They might not say it right then and there, but they're going to pay attention. And they're going to be in the back of their mind watching what you're doing. The minute you have success, just a little, I'm telling you, they're going to come running. I've gotten over 550 personals in the last 3 years. And some of the last personals that I've gotten in the last couple months are people that told me no in the past. And now they're coming. And they're like, yo, I'm sorry. I didn't say yes. And they're mad. Like, they're legit mad. There's people in my life that have said yes to this business now that are legitly mad. They're like, yo, I'm an idiot. I cannot believe I missed this wave. I'm like, it's not too late. You can get started now. But you know why they didn't get started right away? It's because I didn't have posture. If I would have just postured up on them back then, oh man, they probably be in my business a long time ago. But I didn't have confidence. So I'm telling all you guys right now, have confidence in what you have. Speak like you're a chairman 10. Speak like you know, excuse my language, you know, speak that your shit don't stink. Like you got the sauce. Like there's people in this group that are winning on a high level. So believe what you have. So, I mean, I'm telling you guys, you know, if you can just get that number 4, consider the source. And if you buy someone's opinion, you're going to have to buy their lifestyle. You can just develop that type of mindset that you ain't going to listen to anybody that doesn't have the lifestyle that you want. And you can build that into your team. And I'm talking about the brand new person that just got started. If you can develop them, I'm telling you, you'll watch your organization explode. Because it's easy to hop on a Zoom and be confident. It's easy to get into a room of a bunch of people that are part of this and be confident. But are you confident on a one-on-one? Are you confident in your own Zoom? When you're sharing the information and your best friend's next to you and they say, man, I don't know, this thing don't look real. This doesn't even look like it actually works. Like I don't understand it. If you look to them and you say, yo, I'm telling you right now, you can't afford to be skeptical. Like these people, they're killing it. Like you really cannot afford to be skeptical in this situation. Like if it don't work, it's $235. You're gonna be out next weekend spending $235. Like I'm telling you right now, this is worth it. That right there, boom. I'm pretending like I'm talking to somebody. But yeah, so number 4. And then basically I just break down the invite. Like I try to send people that are brand new just a couple different inviting techniques. I kind of send that first technique. And then, you know, I do send some generic stuff. I hate talking about Forex or business and stuff like that. But sometimes I will say things like, I'm working with some sharp people in the area. When can you hop on a Zoom call today? I want to introduce you to them. That's kind of one of the things that I'll send to a new customer to send to people. Or I will say, have you ever thought about trading or investing money? Because I'm trying to give brand new people just some weapons to go out there and at least be productive. I don't want new people to overthink it. The minute you let new people overthink things, man, it's going to be paralysis by analysis. Like they're literally not going to do anything. So I try to give them some things to go out there and use. The biggest thing I tell them to do is just say this: what are your plans today? We need to talk. I have some big news I want to share with you. Pretty simple. Nothing about Forex, nothing about trading, just simple. What are your plans today? We need to talk. I got some big news I want to share with you. It's innocent. I know some of you might be thinking, man, my friend might think I'm pregnant. My friend might think my mom died. You know, my friend might think some crazy stuff. That's okay. Understand that you did get some big news. Becoming a millionaire is big news. Finding the sauce, finding the secret is big news. It's okay to tell your friends that you got some big news. So, you know, and at the very end, I just say, looking forward to working with you and helping you become the next big success story. So if you guys want that template, I can send it to you guys. I can send it to Jewel, Randy, and they can put it out to you guys. But that's just what I use. So, you know, I start with the massive list. I teach and I start inviting people. I'm sharing the info. I'm asking them to get started. I'm sending them that welcome text. I'm launching them. And then once you launch them, guys, now the most important part, and this is going to absolutely explode your business, is you have to have the mindset that you're going to go get 30 personals in 30 days. You will not have a team until you get 30 personals. It's 30 personals to have a team. Not your team getting 30 personals, not someone else getting 30 on your team. I'm telling you guys, 30 personals in a 30-day period will launch your business. And this is going to be the structure. And I don't care, guys, if you're a Chairman 100. Jewel, we got to do this together. Both of us need to go out there and crush this thing. I got a personal last night. I hope you got a personal last night. I was on the Chairman Mentorship call. I promised everybody that I would. I'm getting 30 personals because I got to hold myself accountable. It's 30 personals in 30 days, and it will absolutely set a fire in your business. So you're 000. I don't care if you have 1,000 people on your team. I don't care if you have 6 people on your team. Today, you have 0. Now, this is a contest that I usually set for my team. I set it on the Chairman Mentorship call last night. in the next 30 days, since it just was yesterday, I'll do it for you guys also. Well, you guys were already included in it. But the next 30 days, if you successfully go get 30 personals, I'm doing a VIP trader training where it's just going to be me and you guys with whoever got 30 personals. And it's going to be a Q&A. It's going to be a training on trading. We're going to trade. We're going to really dive in deep of how I was able to learn how to trade. And it's going to be for the people that went out there and got 30 personals. So your first three, 1, 2, 3. Obviously, we all know it's 3-leg system to build this business. So 1, 2, 3. Your fourth personal is going to go under that first leg. So you're going to place that fourth person under that first leg. Your fifth personal is going to go under that fourth personal. So you're driving depth. You're driving down one leg. So what you're going to do, guys, every single time you place someone on someone else's team, you're going to send them this text. This is what's going to get people to move. Congrats on the growth of your business. I just put a personal on your team. Every single time that I'm driving depth under a leg and I'm placing people underneath people, I am sending a text up that leg of congrats on the growth of your business. I just placed a personal on your team. What that does in the back of their mind is they're like, yo, this person's building my team. It's getting them to move. What it's also doing, guys, is it's leading by example. See, the speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. The faster I move, the faster I send that congrats on the growth of your business. For me, guys, every single time I send a congrats on the growth of your business, I literally want to send it again an hour later. Like, my goal is to get another person underneath that next person. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of like a crackhead. Like, I just love doing it because I love annoying people. Because I love being like, congrats to go through your business, congrats to go through your business, congrats to go through your business. Like, I say it to even people that quit. Like, I don't care if they're inactive. Like, I'm still sending them a congrats on the growth of their business until they say like, yo, I don't want to be a part of that business anymore. I don't care if I was ever on your team. Like, stop sending me the congrats to go through business. I'll still send it to them the next time. Like, I'll wait till they block me. Like, I will literally send it, because what it does, guys, is it sets a match. It sets a fire, because there will be somebody on that leg that will keep getting that, and they make that decision to go all in. And by that time, they'll probably have 10, 15, 20 people on their team. And then you just move on to the next leg. You do the same exact thing. So what you're doing there is you're building momentum, but it's got to start with you. You got to make that decision that you're going to become that leader and that you're going to go put in those 30 personals. And that's how I started. So that's what I do with that. And then, once you start developing some Platinum 600s, you want to throw them into a group chat. For me, guys, I have a Facebook group chat for Platinum 600s, Platinum 1000s and above, Platinum 2000s and above, Platinum 5000s and above, and now Chairman 10s and above. And I separate the information sometimes than what I send into those groups. So, I always start with a Platinum 600 and above group where I teach these types of things, and I give the welcome texts, and I tell these guys what they want to implement with their teams. And then I give those guys obviously the calls and the culture, and I teach them how to build telegrams and build those trading stories within the telegrams and start to build that energy within those teams. Because, guys, here's the deal. The expectations that you set for your group is the results that you're going to expect in your business. See, for me, guys, what I've realized is that I set huge expectations for my team. And if they fall short, that's still massive results. See, for me, I tell everybody, you got to get 30 personals in 30 days. I guarantee you 200 people on this call thought in the back of their mind, like, yo, I haven't gotten 2 personals in 2 years. How am I going to get 30 in 30 days? And it's cool if that's you, but that's the expectation that I set for my team. I don't care if they get 30 personals in 30 days, but that's the expectation that I have, that if you're going to be a leader, that's what you're going to go do. Guess what happens? A certain percentage will actually go do that. And then I celebrate those people. I let them know, like, yo, you're a part of that 1%. Understand something, guys. If you walk out of here and you actually go get 30 personals in 30 days, you're a Chairman 500 in this company. Like, it's already done. Like, if you can do that, it's done. If you can't do that, just look in the mirror and just understand that you just got to get a little bit better. It's not the fact that you won't ever get to that point. It's just the fact that you just have to work on yourself. See, for me, that's what happened to me. In 2012, I had all the ambition. I wanted to get 30 personals in 30 days. I didn't know about it quite yet, but I had to get better. I got 0 personals in my first year. I did horrible, but I did horrible because I was stuck in a small town in college where I'm talking to college kids that all they care about is drinking. And here I am talking about financial freedom, and they don't even know what I'm talking about. So just understand, guys, that sometimes you just need to grow. So that's the roadmap, guys. And that's how we got Chairman 100 done. People look at us like, yo, wow, you popped Chairman 100, you popped 10 chairmans in a week. Like, yo, you're going so fast. To be honest, guys, it was just years and years and years of preparation. It was preparation, 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 preparation. When the stars aligned, the magic happened. I mean, I've been in this now for almost 9 years. So it didn't happen overnight. It took a long time to get to this point, but it was worth it. I mean, 10 years to make $100 grand a month. I told myself when I got started in the industry, I wish I never would have spoke this out into the universe. I said, you know what? If it takes me 10 years to make $1 million, I'll be all right. It'll be okay. Well, guess what? God was listening and he was like, you know what? All right. Well, if you're cool with that, that's what we're going to do. So watch what you speak. Don't be on this call. I mean, I guarantee you a lot of you guys might have been like, you know what? If it takes me 5 years to make 10 grand a month, I'll be okay. 5 years, man, I ain't going to make that in 100 years. So you know what? If it happens in 5 years, cool. Well, God's listening. So you got to speak what you want. This last couple of years, guys, I started speaking what I wanted and time started to speed up. I told myself that I really wanted to make $1 million. I told myself that I wanted to really have success in my trading account, and it happened. So you just got to speak with what you want, and you have to have intentions and actions on what you want, and just watch what happens. So thank you so much, Jewel, for having me on. I want to see this organization absolutely pop off. Randy, Wanda, I want to see you guys walk Chairman 100. I know you guys work hard every single day. I don't know a lot of you other guys, but I just want to make sure that that I'm watching you guys. I really want to see you guys crush it in 2021. There's a lot of really, really good people that I've known from Royal Ventures and our previous company. And these guys, they're hustlers. And I know their time is coming. We all deserve this, but thank you so much for having me on, guys. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Hey, that's amazing. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
That was great. So proud of you, bro. We love you.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you, man.
Yes.
Run it up.
Fantastic call.
Thank you.
Fantastic information.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Matty,
Let's go. Let's get it, Matt.
We taking over.
Thank you.
Hey, millionaire pimps, let's go.
Real.
Thank you, Matty.
Appreciate you, man.
Hey, Matty, really quick.
Thank
you. How many days a week are you on?
Thank you so much, man. Love, peace, and increase, bro.
Thank you, man.
I love it.
Thank you,
Really quickly, Matty, how many days a week are you on and at what time? So everybody can start plugging in. And where do the beginners, people are asking, where do the beginners go when they go to HFX Academy? Where do you recommend they go? And what video should they watch first? And how many days a week are you on and what times?
So I go live now Sunday at 10 p.m. Central Time where I'm training. So Sundays are the training days. Tuesdays are my apprentice nights. So I don't really recommend brand new customers getting on Tuesday nights just because, you can get on, but just don't trade. Like, don't come to that session thinking that you're going to trade. Really just come to that session just to learn again. Just because it's going to be fast. There's going to be several different people talking, so it can get kind of confusing. But it is good because it does show belief, to the people, because the people that are on that call, guys, are 7 or 8 of the people that I'm trying to bring up as educators. And one of them has already became a Go Live educator from that apprentice night. So that's why I do it. But yeah, so Tuesdays are my apprentice night, same time, 10 p.m. Central Time. And then Wednesdays, 10 p.m. Central Time is just me again. Thursday, 10 p.m. Central Time, same thing. And then Friday at 12:30 Central Time is when I go live also. So 5 times a week now. 4 of them are just me. One of them is kind of like a a popcorn style trading night. And then if you're brand new, guys, the best thing that you're going to do in order to really start to understand this is just go to my channel. So if I share my screen here quick, under my channel, guys, if you just, if you can make me co-host again, there we go. If you guys go to just my favorite sessions here, guys, I have them kind of like marked up. I just say go through a couple of these videos, like perfect 5-point setup. Understand like what even is a 5-point setup. Cash Trap 2.0 explanation English. Like that will give you guys basically everything that you need to know in order to really understand it. You know, the perfect setup, must watch. I'd say watch those top 3 videos. Brand new customers, just go straight to that. That's the most value that you're going to get when it comes to trying to understand HFX, to be honest. Like, yes, you can go to the academy, but your attention span is going to come in and out. Like you might start those videos, but you're not really going to pay attention. Like you're going to have it up and running and you're not really going to be taking it in. So what I would just tell you guys is watch those favorite videos and then hop on my sessions. You know, understand when on a brand new customer, guys, you might not understand it on your first session, your second session, your third session, but by your 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th session, it'll start to click. So let the brand new person know that. Like let them know when they get started, like, yo, you might not understand it the first couple sessions, but just keep coming back. Like watch that 4th, 5th, and 6th session. Over a 2-week period, I've noticed this now, that it takes about 2 weeks until somebody that's brand new will start to understand it and do it on their own. So that's what I've found with my personals, that after 2 weeks, they start texting me like, yo, I went 2-0 on Cash Trap today. Yo, I went 5-0 on Cash Trap today. Yo, I went 8-0 today on Cash Trap. And that takes about 2 weeks. 2 weeks for them to start to really understand how to use it on their own, which is crazy. I mean, 2 weeks to be able to trade and see results on your own. And I'm telling you this right now, guys, your retention rate will go through the roof once they start trading on their own. So that's why we push Cash Trap so much. And that's why we push HFX, because it allows the brand new person in their first month to, you know, see results and be able to, you know, start trading on their own. Because once people become independent, they're in for life. Like even if they blow their account, even if they are stupid and don't listen, they're back. Like everybody that's ever quit our business. And one of the main reasons, guys, actually why we hit Chairman 100 is we started calling the inactive lists. Like we called up all the people that were inactive and we were like, yo, you need to come back. Yo, you need to come back. Yo, you need to come back. You hear about Cash Trap 2.0? Have you heard what happened to Matt? We started calling the inactive list plus the new people. And we just started telling them like, yo, you got to get back. Like you got to get back into this. And every single person that we talked to, they either said, yeah, I want to come back, or they just said that they didn't have the money right now, but they're going to come back. Like I'm telling you guys, anybody that was in this business and just had a taste of a little bit of success, they want to come back. And there's a whole list of people that want to be a part of this still, but they just fell out of it because either they didn't feel loved, they didn't feel like they were getting the nurture that they needed, they didn't understand what they were doing, or they don't even have a taste of Cash Trap yet. I'm telling you guys, if they did, they want to come back. They just either ran out of money, but I'm telling you, like they'll want to come back. So I hope that answered your question. So basically,
yeah, that was amazing. Thank you so much.
Hey,
appreciate
Jewel,
you
before he
guys.
goes really quick, just before he goes really quick, hey Matty, this was amazing. This is China. I'm excited about this. You know, Jewel and I talked about it over the last couple of days, really a couple of weeks ago. And I personally, you know, I know a lot of people are excited about HFX, but it's something about what we experienced in Orlando that I really wanted to connect more members to it. And some of the questions that we get, and I know that you go over it because I went on your session last night, and just to provide that simplicity. But what broker are you using for yours? I know some people like race options and pocket options, but what are you using specifically, and what do you recommend for a new person so that they can experience the rollover? I know that it's a little bit different with demo accounts and stuff like that, but I'm just curious as to that for those that are listening that want to get set up before your next session.
Yeah. So basically, guys, there's 4 different platforms that have, or there's 5 different platforms that have rollover that I personally use. Vide Forex, Race Option, Binary Cent, IQ Cent, and then Platinum Options. Those are the 5 platforms that have rollover. The first 4 are going to look the best. They're kind of the most advanced. And they all match you 200% with either new 2000 or max 200. I think either one of those work. You can just ask the chat. But Vide Forex, Race Option, Binary Cent, IQ Cent, those are the 4 platforms that, you know, they're the most advanced when it comes to binary options. Platinum Options is very, very new, but it does have rollover. And with that platform, there's never been like any issues with it. So the first 4 are what I use personally. I did start the 5th one. I haven't had any issues with it, but the first 4, you can match 200%. You know, I would suggest, I mean, right now, probably just Vide Forex the most, just because that's the one that's been around the longest. And I know that they just upped their servers on Vide Forex. And last night didn't have any issues, didn't crash. And that was a huge thing because I think there was like 20-some thousand people on and it didn't crash. So I think they fixed some of their stuff. Race Options, I didn't hear it crash last night, so maybe they upped their servers too. But I know that there was a big growth momentum in December. So I think that's why a lot of the times the brokers were crashing. But obviously they see that on the back end. I mean, I was mad. I messaged them and they said that, yeah, we see what happened. And what's cool is they do work with you. So if you lost a trade because, you know, the brokers crashed, they'll honor that trade, which is nice. So yeah, those 4. And then if you want to take the bonus, I went through the bonus, so please go watch my session. Bonus, there is some rules with bonuses if you plan on taking them. They do help with compounding, but yeah, those 4 platforms because of rollover. And yeah.
Perfect. Thanks so much. We appreciate it. And congratulations again. Super excited. This call was amazing. So thanks again. Back to you, Doc.
Thanks, guys.
All right. That was awesome. Awesome. All right, everybody. Let's just give Matty some more love going out. Matty, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Bye.
Let's go,
Thanks,
Bill
Matty.
Matty.
Let's go.
Thank you. God bless you. Run it up. Let's go.
God bless you, Matty.
Let's go.
Thank
Thank you,
God bless.
Matty.
I was the one that memed you on Instagram, bro.